You're not soft. You're untrained. And that's about to change, because for the next 7 days, you're going to forge emotional armor so tough, even your demons won't want to touch you. This isn't a feel-good routine. This is combat protocol for men who are done being walked on, ignored, used, or left behind. Let's go. Day 1. You delete every excuse. Not tomorrow. Now. You delete every excuse. I'm tired. Delete it. I'm not ready. Gone. I'll start on Monday. Dead. Excuses are lies whispered by the part of you that wants to stay weak. That part dies today. If you've got time for TikTok, you've got time to train. If you've got breath in your lungs, you've got enough to suffer forward. Day 1 is about killing the story that made you fragile, because you don't need motivation. You need discipline, and discipline is born from brutal clarity. No more hiding behind maybe. Today, you burn the backup plan. Day 2, you cancel comfort. Comfort is the cage. You decorated it, you worshipped it, now it owns you. Delete the dopamine, cut the sugar, ditch the scrolling, no snacks, no sleeping in, no Netflix until you're numb. From today forward, you earn rest with war. You earn peace through pressure. Comfort is where dreams go to bleed out quietly. Cancel it. Replace it with pain that builds. You're not here for pleasure. You're here for power. Day 3, silence. No music, no screens, no background noise. Just you and the battlefield inside your mind. You're going to sit in silence for 30 minutes. No distractions, no stimulation, just your thoughts. And yeah, it's going to feel like hell. Because for the first time in years, you'll hear the voice you've been drowning in dopamine. Let it scream, let it accuse, let it whisper every failure and fear. And then, look it in the eye. You'll realize something terrifying. That voice isn't your enemy, it's your trainer. Make silence your weapon. Every man should know how to sit alone with himself and not flinch. Day 4, cold showers. You step into that ice like a soldier entering fire. No flinching, no hesitating. Not because it's trending, not for some biohack garbage, but because it sucks, and you do it anyway. The water hits, your body screams, and you say, good, because that's your signal. Growth is happening. Every cell in your body says run, and you stay. That's not just a shower. That's you proving to your nervous system, I am the captain. You obey me now. Comfort's been in charge too long. Now it's war, and you're winning. Day 5, eye contact. You walk into the world like you belong there. No more slouching, no more apologizing for taking up space. You meet eyes. You speak like every word matters, because it does. This isn't about ego, it's about presence. Men who avoid eye contact, they're hiding something, usually themselves. You show up, straight spine, locked gaze, voice low, no filler words. You're not trying to impress, you're trying to express power without saying a word. Be the kind of man who makes people adjust their posture when you enter the room. Day 6, fast, train, bleed. Today, you skip the food, you skip the comfort, and you go hunt pain instead. Fast, then hit the gym, then run hills, then do push-ups until your arms fail, then do one more. Pain is the tax you pay for peace. And every rep, every drop of sweat, is a deposit in the bank of respect. You're not training your body, you're forging your identity, because a man who controls his hunger can't be owned. By food, by people, by fear. Today, you suffer, on purpose. You bleed now so you don't cry later. Day 7, break. This is the day you want to quit, the day the old you starts screaming, we've had enough. Good, because now it's real. You either break down or break through. You either fold or you become bulletproof. 7 days of war, 7 days of suffering, and now, on the edge of quitting, you meet the version of you that doesn't beg for comfort. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't ask for permission. He doesn't cry when it hurts. He says, "Let it hurt. I can take more." That man is you, and he's just getting started. Today, this is emotional armor, forged in silence, sharpened in pain, polished with every rep, every breath, every skipped excuse. You didn't wait for permission. You took it. You didn't heal. You hardened. You're not fragile. You were always a weapon. You just forgot. Share this if you're done being soft. Tag a man who needs to wake the hell up. Comment "forged" if you're in the fight. And remember, the weak will fall, the fragile will fade, but the forged, we rise.